everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is Optibotimus again, coming at you with another video review. This time I am bringing you another Revenge of the Fallen figure. I know, oh my god. Except for the fact that this one is the preview figure and he's just about out. He will be probably coming out very shortly. Some people say the end of May, possibly, who knows. But this is the new redesigned Concept Camaro Bumblebee. Now, this one's not really the Concept Camaro version anymore. This is the production version that we are going to see as soon as the cars start being produced, for the most part. Really nice looking. I really like the changes that they did on this, and I'm going to show you the original Concept B. As you can see, the front is a little bit different. You got the black grille down here. You have two floodlights as opposed to the one. In terms of everything else, though, the rims are a little bit different. Not noticeably. They look bigger, but they're the same size. They just, for some reason, look bigger. Back, no difference. The only other difference that I've really noticed is in the robot mode is on the side here. Both say Camaro, but on the old one it was silvered, so you can see it a little bit better on it. But really nice looking. I really like the changes that they did to this. I do have some problems. The colors look almost identical. Maybe this one is maybe a hair darker, but not too much that you can tell. But overall, the vehicle mode is almost identical, save for a couple cosmetic looks. But oh, and then this has red outlined the Chevy symbol, as opposed to this one is the straight up silver. So now to transform him, everybody knows how to transform him. There's no real difference in the transformation of this thing, except for, I guess, oh, my kitty. Except for one kind of difference, but I'll show you that. So you pop open the doors. I'm going to kind of go through this fairly quick. I'll usually lower that little bit right down here. Separate that, get that out to the side. Just kind of loosen up the arms that are underneath here. Take the section to here. That one's kind of stiff. Rotate around, just like so. I'm going to lift up a little bit. Separate these legs. Now the legs on here are identical. So lift that little bit. Pull that down and you get the little automorph thing going. Point the little heel spur. Lift that section up a little bit. Down here. Lower that. Nice. Oh, and here we got them. And the waist feature on mine is a little loose. I'm going to have to kind of fix that. And then just position the arms. You can bring this down. And when you do that, you want to push the wheels and everything back so that you can bring down the chest some more. Rotate these little bits around. Rotate this little bit around. And you may already start noticing that there is one big difference on here. Kind of lift these little pieces, separate the chest. Make sure that's plugged in there, kind of stabilize things. And there you have the new reimagined Concept Camaro. I shouldn't keep calling it Concept Camaro because, like I said, he's not really a concept anymore. Biggest thing is, now here's his arm cannon. Now, if you remember, the arm cannon was stored underneath here before. This cannot really store in vehicle mode. There's my cat. It clips onto the arm here. You have to remove it, and then you have to clip it on. And there, now you have him with his arm cannon. Much nicer arm cannon than the other one. This is an overall nicer looking figure than the first version, and I'm going to transform the next one, the other version, and I'll show you that here in a transformed, and I didn't put the shoulder pieces up, or the chest piece. Obviously, the biggest difference in these figures is the face. First, this is the face. Yep. Much nicer, much more true to the way that he actually looked. God, that's to the actual way he looked, as opposed to this guy. I mean, I'm not able to do it very well. The other biggest difference is the arm cannon, and he would hold it. He's got a regular arm to hold his arm cannon. And you would always just clip this on here. Now usually I do display him like this, but I like the option to be able to take it off. This one, this new guy, you can't take it off. You do. He's got a stub. It's kind of annoying. I really don't like that. But the cannon just looks nicer and it fires. Somehow it shoots. Fairly nice looking though. I do like. Oops, get the missile. I do like the way it looks. My biggest complaint though is, the fact that he's stuck with an arm cannon at all times. So what I decided to do is modify these a little bit. Use this one because this one's not going to get much use now with this guy. So I thought about switching the arms. But now as you notice, hopefully you can see this is a black and this is a very dark gray. So what do you do with something like that? Well, I decided that I'm going to switch these. I'll take the arms off of both of these figures, put them on the new one. Take the legs because he's just attached at the ball joint up here, and put those legs on here. Not a bad idea. Not bad. Because you also got the yellow detail in here. So I'm going to do that real quick, and hopefully you'll like what I do. Ow. Oh my god. Ta-da! And here we have them switched around. Now as you can see, you have the darker black on here with some gray that really doesn't show too much, so it looks good. I mean, it's the exact same figure. It moves around and does all the stuff that it needs to do. So that kind of gets a little hindered there. I wonder why that's so jammed. Well, we'll figure that out later. But much nicer now with both arms and the screen accurate head. Now, yeah, you could probably just take the head off of this and put it on him, but then you also lose the chest piece. So this way allows you to have the chest piece and still have that. Doesn't affect the transformation whatsoever. So let's set him off to the back and let's transform this guy back into his robot mode. So, or car mode, duh. You want to lift this little back piece, loosen that up, kind of lift that and bring these arms out, straighten that a little bit. There we go. Rotate these around. Just like so. You guys know how to transform him, right? Yeah. The one thing is these little shoulder things still pop off. They haven't fixed that yet. I doubt they ever will, because it has blow. So then you switch them around. Oh, God, I'm terrible. It's been so long since I've transformed this guy that I often forget exactly what I'm doing. I'm sorry. But you guys know how to transform them. You could probably skip ahead in this video if you wanted, but you don't want to do that though, because then you'll miss something funny that I'll say. Gosh, like how much is this? It's hurting my feelings. Rotate these guys. Rotate. Push those in. There we go. Clip that on. Oh, and now we're starting to get a little rambunctious here, and the torso coming off again. There we go, just like so, nice and neat. Bring these down, bring these down. Do-do-do-do-do. Push this together, close that off. Bring these little side panels on the side, bring that in. Close the doors. Perfect. And now you have a screen accurate Bumblebee with slightly different rims, but again, it's not that big of a difference. You could probably somehow maybe switch out the wheels or whatever. And you have this guy still, which is the, you know, less accurate head version of him. So you can kind of do it like this or something like that. This will still, this is, or remember, this is the new mold pretty much. So with the exception of the back leg. So again, you can take this cannon, and I really hate how they design the way the cannon fits in here. And you can put it just like this. I think that this is the most screen accurate version of Bumblebee that we're going to get, at least for the new movie line. The chest is movable and all that stuff. You kind of fight with this. But so if you guys have the original movie Bumblebee and you want to get this one, but you don't want to because you don't want to have another Bumblebee, you can get this one, $10. Switch out the legs, like I said, and the torso area. They're all attached just by a ball joint. Swap them out and you'll have a very screen accurate Bumblebee right here. So until next time, guys, I hope this helped things out a little bit. I want to thank you for tuning in. Until next time, this is optibotimus.